Hey you guys, they are too tight for your blessings. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. I am the Contemporary King, aka Strange Rules, aka the First Slice, and you can call me Yumba Connected. That is my business. All of those are my business and my channels. You can go to all my YouTube channels, and you can also go on my website www.youngbutconnected.com to see my latest projects, to see what is in store. You can also check out my music. I have a lot of stuff going on there, you guys, and I'm just so excited to show you more. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get into this reading. So I do want to put out a disclaimer. So this disclaimer is if the readings don't fit, you can also finish the reading, follow it to the end, and then come back and see if it fits a week from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, a month from now, whatever. Okay? So we got Princess Diaries, Anne Hathaway. They are too tight for your blessings. So I'm seeing that there was something in your bloodline that people wanted to deceive you about, right? There was something in your bloodline that people wanted to deceive you about. Something files like people know about you that they try to put away. Okay, so this is getting something important to me. Sarah Jessica Parker is related to an actual witch that was on the Salem witch trials. So if you actually know Sarah Jessica Parker, you should also know that she is actually related to someone who was on the Salem witch trials. So I'm seeing that there's something maybe in your ancestry blood, maybe in your lineage, maybe kept away. Maybe you're a descendant from Pocahontas, I'm hearing. Wow. You could be a descendant from Red Hawk. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing you could be a descendant from Red Hawk. You could be a descendant from Pocahontas. You could definitely be a descendant from Pocahontas and Red Hawk. Okay? Pocahontas is very unconditional love. She talks to the trees. She talks to nature. She sees everything in a whole another light. Right? And then for Red Hawk, I'm seeing that you have this creativity. You're like very extraordinarily different. And because you have this exoticness taste to yourself, because it's so refined, it's completely different than what most people see these days. So you're really as much as like a trailblazer as people like Whitney Houston, Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, Nicki Minaj, Drake, Kanye West, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Aaliyah. Corrupt, unethical cults. So these are cults that see you for what you have and they want to take you down. Let's get this information. So they are too tight for your blessings. What are these blessings? What are these blessings? So I'm seeing that you're investigating something, or there could be an investigation. Investigation. There could be an investigation going on today. A moment's regret. Your blessing. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that these people find uncertainty towards you. These people find that they have to always rush towards you, right? They're too tight for your blessings because they regret ever going against you. They're too tight for your blessings because they are always in regret for realizing the mistakes that they've not just caused in their life, but your life too. They're too much in regret for feeling like they let too much time go, so now they can't rekindle the relationship. Now they can't reclaim the relationship. Now they can't talk about something that they've always wanted to talk to you about because the opportunity's gone. They're too tight for your blessings because it gives them uncertainty with where they're going. It gives them uncertainty with what you're doing, and it makes them wonder how they're going to be in the future with their lives. They're too tight for your blessings because you stand out in a crowd and people always want to pick out things about you. People always want to discover your purpose, right? Or they want to tell you who you are before you know who you are. And it's like, you know who you are. You want to be queen. You want to be queen. But there's too many people that never put their money where their mouth is, right? They never put their money where their mouth is. They're too tight for their blessings because they never put their money where their mouth is. They're not true to themselves. Okay? You're so powerful. You're so powerful. You don't want to go back to yesterday. You choose not to go back to yesterday. Because you see life for what it is. You know you have this destination where you have to go. You know you have to go into this angelic planet, meet these spirit guides, converse with them through the dream world, just so that you can bring out the freaking monsters and sit on top of them and like show them who's boss. Because your power is undeniable. You being in the present is powerful. You living in the present is powerful. You going for the money, for the rabbit is powerful, right? You want to be queen. You being in the present, knowing that you want to be queen, knowing that you are going to be queen, knowing that you are going to be king, it's fine. You can sit back. You can receive. Everything is in motion. Everything is in motion. Okay? I wonder what will happen next. What will happen next is that I'll wake up in a Maserati. What will happen next is that I'll get a Subaru Forester. What will happen next is that I'll wake up and I'll have $1 million in my bank account. What will happen next is that I will fly to Paris and have the best breakfast, the 5-star dream breakfast and brunch that I've always dreamed of. What will happen next is that I'll get a letter, I'll get an invitation from a party, right, from an event that will be recognizing me for a reward for a project that I had put out, that I had created a long time ago, just to be recognized, just to be addressed, just to be put on a pedestal and publicized to society in God's grace. Okay? That is what will happen next. What will happen next is that you're ready for adventure, right? Precipitate of change. Pause before action. It's like Perception, okay? Persuasion on Netflix. Go watch Persuasion on Netflix. It's like that moment where she realizes she should have never broken up with the man that she was always in love with, just because everyone around her told her that he was broke, he was poor, he didn't have the job that he could to support both of them. She had to work at least. She had to get herself together. She had to write, okay? She had to focus on herself. So what did she do? She focused that energy on herself. She broke up with him and she regretted breaking up with the man. She regretted the situation and what it had become. Five years after, she gets this opportunity to meet him again. She is meeting this guy again. And she's getting this opportunity to follow the white rabbit, to say the things that she's always wanted to say, right? To do the things that she's always wanted to do, to go do the adventures that she's always wanted to be, because she's reaching into her curiosity. She's more curiouser and curiouser as it goes. You're being curious because you want that recognition. You want that crown. You have that crown. The crown is yours. You also need to focus on calming down, not being a red queen, right? Having patience, having grace, having class. Not everyone wants to hear your loud mouth. Not everyone wants to hear what you have to say. That's for me too. Right? You're following your own good advice. And you're just being a good role model. You know, you really are a good role model. You really do help children. You really do help people. And that's really awesome. But it doesn't mean that everybody deserves to have what you're having on the table just because you're having it. The more that you fall into this attitude of saving yourself, standing up for yourself, you're changing. Change in the night. See? You're not going back to yesterday. You're not thinking about yesterday. So you're getting these elemental messages and you're getting these messages from your guides, love, like you changed in the night. Everything's transforming so quick. So quick. Keep up the good work.